Sinisteve.
Hey YouTube, Sinisteve back with another video, and today it's the turn of Gremlin games and Core. I thought I'd just put them both together because I believe Core developed a few games for Gremlin, so yeah, I always try and get around 50 games together anyway, something like that, between 30 and 50, and let's just go for it. First up being Hero Quest. Really nice condition this game actually. I never played it, was never into the board game. I know the second one is quite expensive and quite sought after, but no, not one I know much about. Nor this one either actually. BSS Jane Seymour. That Gremlin logo is so nostalgic. Just being a massive fan of Monster on the Run. Next up we have Toyota Celica GT. And then Team Suzuki. Footballer of the Year 2. I do like these boxes, the design on the spines. It's quite a few though, it's quite hard to get hold of. We've got skids. Combo Racer. Absolute classic this one. Supercars. I love this game. Great soundtrack on there as well. Again, not an easy one to get hold of, and it's commands a bit of a price, as does this one. Supercars 2. This was one of my favourites back in the day. In fact, this game is my original, and that's John Lowe's Ultimate Darts. I always remember you got, it says in there includes a free set of Unicorn Dart flights, which I've actually still got, I believe. I don't think they are the original ones though. I'm pretty sure they're not the original ones. I don't know, maybe I've put them in there down the years, but yeah, awesome game. Oh, I say awesome game. I quite like darts. Next up, we've got Switchblade 2. Quite like this actually. I'd love to get the first Switchblade. I think I've got the budget version of it, but not the original. Next up, we've got Venus the Flytrap. This is another quite cool sort of platform shooter. Really good graphics on it. And then the absolute classic, that is Lotus Turbo Challenge. Played this so much as a kid. Awesome game, such a good game. Amazing sound. Next up, the game behind us, Lotus 2. Up Lotus 3. This one's actually got quite a lot of squash into the back of the box, so maybe an iron's in order for that one. It's sort of like a mix-up of the first two Lotus 3. I always quite liked it, to be honest. And then all three of them, Lotus Trilogy. I would love to get a CD32 version of this, but again, commands a very high price. I mean, even if I got just a dual case, I'll just chuck it in there. Sticking with races, we've got the 1200 version of Top Gear 2, and that's one of Alex's favourites on the SNES. Not very good on the Amiga, which which is a shame. And then you've got the 500, 600 version, which I picked up from Play Nation for like a £5, so couldn't leave it there for that. Next up, very popular game, Zool. It's alright. I played it quite a bit as a kid, but I was never in love with it. I can't remember, I know you've got some free stuff in this. Stickers, and what looks like a massive poster, all in there. And then we've got Zool 2. Says you've got 3 Zool goodies in here as well. I don't know if so you've got stickers in here, another poster. I'll have to see what's in that one, whether I'm not sure if they're meant for the first box or not. It doesn't say anything on there about free stuff inside, although saying that, I've only just noticed this, that's not for resale version, so I might have to look into that. I always like to have the standalone versions. Now this game, Shadow Fighter, I love the style of this game, but it just didn't play that great. Maybe I just expected a bit too much. I remember loving Street Fighter 2, and I mean that artwork is fantastic. Obviously it looks like a bit of a Mortal Kombat rip-off with what looks like Raiden in the background. But yeah, was really disappointed even as a kid. And then we've got K240, which I don't know anything about. It's not my sort of game. I believe it's quite highly rated, but yeah, sort of a strategy game, not my sort of thing. We've got Harlequin. Nigel Mansell's World Championship. I always remember this being a half decent game actually. Good memories of this back in the day. I'm sure it came in an Amiga 600 pack with my friends, and we played quite a bit of it. Absolute classic. A lot of games coming up here. Premier Manager. I never remember playing the first one, to be honest, and this box definitely could do with an iron. It's a bit creased up on one side. But this game, I put hours and hours and hours into it. I love this game. I love the fact you have to sort of start in the conference, work your way up. Awesome game. Love Premier Manager 2, and I know Premier Manager 3 had its fans as well, but I actually thought they went a bit too far with it. It was a bit too sort of complicated. But yeah, great series of games. And then we've got the deluxe multi-edit system. Great. And then we've got a couple of CD32 games. Nigel Mansell's again. And then this one I wouldn't mind getting a big box, whether it be CD32 or the original Amiga release, and that's Disposable Hero. Don't get me wrong, again, it's quite a highly rated shooter. I don't particularly like the colour palette they used, and it's tough as nails as well. But still, I wouldn't mind getting it though. Do I have a clear up? I tell you what, I'm not going to bother having a clear up. I'm just going to go on with it all. Onto the core games. Oh no, wait, no, hold that thought. I've got a couple of other Gremlin games here. So we've got Super Scramble Simulator in a clamshell case. I don't know many Gremlin games that came out in one of those boxes. What am I going to do with these? Here. And then Motor Massacre. I believe a lot of the earlier titles came in dual cases, because there is a lot of Gremlin games I don't own actually. I mean, even though it looks like I've got quite a few, but I think there's about 20 I haven't got. I believe you've got a game called Artura. In fact, actually, this will help me out. I always leave the compilations till the end anyway. This compilation here has quite a few games that I know Artura got a full release. Deflector actually I've ordered. I've got that on its way. The original Cybernoid, that wasn't a Gremlin game, was it? That was Houston, wasn't it? And Technocop, which I'm sure that was a Gremlin game. But yeah, Cybernoid a Gremlin game? I'm not even sure. No, I'm sure that was Houston, Cybernoid. But I think the other four are Gremlin. But I've definitely got Deflector on the way. But there's quite a few Gremlin games I wouldn't mind getting. Things like Video Kid, Butcher Hill. Yeah, there are a few. But anyway, I'm just going to go straight on with the core games. First up, Chuck Block 2, Son of Chuck. Next up, absolute classic in my eyes, Jaguar XJ220. It's my favourite supercar ever, and I've never even seen one, which, I mean, they're really rare. But look how beautiful that car is. Honestly, if I win the lottery, that's what I'm getting. A silver XJ220. Awesome game. Another decent game, Blaster. Love our shooters. Another highly rated shooter, Banshee. I think it's only got released on AGA and CD32, and I get a funny feeling, is this the game where you can only have either sound or music without, you can't have both? Bit of a shame. That's one of OSG's favourites. And then last up in the big box, we've got Premiere, quite a cool sort of movie set platformer. Then the small boxes, we've got Carve Up. I actually always quite like this game. Always reminded me of the Milky Way advert. In this game, Chuck Clock, which I never really played much of this, and every time I see it now, it just reminds me of Morgan Just Games intro music. Really great music on this, check it out. Then next up, pretty decent game, Warzone. Bit of a Commando clone. And then Corporation, which I don't know anything about this game. No, nothing about this game whatsoever. Pretty boring artwork. Oh, stack these up nicely, eh? And then last but not least, it's Banshee again on the CD32. I mean, is this one any better than the AGA release? I should give it a go, really. I know it's a good game. I've just never been a huge fan of vertical shooters that's in 4x3 mode. Yeah, it's just one of those, really. Anyway, that's it. On to the next one. I've got to chuckle this away now, and at least I'm getting through them quite quickly now. Till next time, YouTube, take care, see you soon.